Hi, I hope you are doing good. Today's topic is going to be about why I wanted to be involved more in my community, the Somali Bantu community, when it comes to mental health awareness. And I hope at the end of this video you also have some type of interest on, how to help our community do better in taking care of the minds of our children and our future, grandchildren. I don't have kids, but you get what I mean. And basically, I just want to help. So my mission is to help other women like me and children who are dealing with mental health issues to have the resource to help them navigate better within this world, within the world around them. So in the future, there is less chances of having children losing their identity or cause problems within their communities and against themselves. Since 2004, nobody has stepped to help children and adults understand how important mental health was. We were even told to respect the abuse and just accept it because it's the norm in the community. With child marriages skyrocketing, everyone had their focus on that issue. No one had a clear mind, and children thinking marriage would save their sanity, but that led to more abuse. In 2023, those kids from 2004 to 2013 have children, and now now the children that they have, they're our responsibility. We are responsible to make sure that they grow up in very safe environments and their mental health is protected. My own abandonment issues from the community plays a big factor to why I had to research and document my own experiences because of it. I took the free time to see if any Somali Bantu communities from other states across America has a program for mental health awareness. My own pain and endless suffering pushed my ambitions to do this. I had no resources from my people, and an American therapist wouldn't have helped. A Muslim therapist couldn't help either because it was deeper than just American society and Islamic religion. It starts with my identity. I am very passionate about this journey as well. Sadly, I'm very disappointed not a single one has a program on mental health awareness. And I'm speaking about the Somali Bantu communities here. There are programs like the one in San Diego, California, waiting to be funded and set to be available in October. So California has a program set to start next month, which I'm so happy they told me that. I spoke to Zamir, who has a wonderful customer service skills. He said we are kickstarting a program on mental health in October, and we are looking for the funds and right candidates. I asked him whether or not the candidate will be Somali Bantu or another race. He responded, none of the candidates are Somali Bantu, but they can help in a way. He also said a Somali candidate would be his first choice, to which I voiced that it wouldn't work because we don't share the same life experiences and traumas. He responded to that as well. He said, we will see if someone with Ethiopian background could help. And finishing his statement off by saying a Somali candidate who's been around enough Bantu could help because they understand some experiences. The mental health program should have classes and activities that help children understand their minds, because if they can't control their minds, someone else outside of the community can influence them negatively. Having psychology classes that are easy for younger men and women to understand will help the way our community works tremendously. In the program, we can discuss things like human thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. definitely will include developmental psychology. When researching these communities regarding mental health, I've only came across articles about farming, but I didn't see how children are involved in helping plant crops and learning about the benefits of farming both here in the US and back home. Children can learn to grow fruit and vegetables and make beautiful landscapes that would calm their minds, which is better than staying at home all day. This would provide exposure to fresh air and vitamin D. Going outside and gardening can positively impact your mental health in different ways. I also came across an article and it praises a single person's farm. I wondered who paid for it, because another article implied money was given to his community and somehow he's the sole owner of the farm. Did anyone else contribute to it as well? There is so much talk about this individual online and how happy they are in their farm. So did others help him? And if so, why is he the only person that gets talked about in the article? What about other people in the community? What disqualified them from not having an article including them as well? The farming itself is not a terrible thing because they do give back to their community and keep their profits to themselves to make more produce. But if the government funded for that farm, everyone has a right to grow and make profit off of it. Everyone's kids should be able to go there if it was government funded. They also have to find ways for our youth to participate in learning about farming. We are responsible for their futures and their children's futures in the United States. To have the next generation involved in all these movements, mental health must become a topic of discussion. As much as I want this for the kids, I also need their parents involved with their kids' activities. We need to work together to reconstruct our mindsets. We have no right to blame American society anymore for the behaviors we could learn to avoid ourselves. The abuse starts at home, and it leads to your child being vulnerable to the wrong things they approach in society. People must learn what caring for your neighbor is about all over again. Gossiping should be limited because our words are weapons. They will harm the next person's mental well-being. Relearning the Quran and Hadith for the kids would help in many areas. Also, people must stop weaponizing the holy book and the Prophet's teachings. Having a class to learn about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the class must exist because he is the best example we need to follow. There should be activities available in all Somali Bantu communities where children can participate in to get stress off their minds. Learning skills can help them both outside and in the home. Field trips within the community and outside of the city would help young women and men with social interactions. Scientific findings suggest that humans are wired for connection and community. It's time to stop speaking ill will of other families and focus on activities to help and heal one another. Sometimes children and adults may feel stressed, and social interactions is the key to stay on the right track. Life inside the home is not something people are very vocal about. How much impact it has on a child's mental growth. Every family should have access to a program that helps with communicating to the kids with care. Single mothers should have access to know how to be safer around men they don't know. Learning to be financially free and self-sufficient would bring a lot of self-love to the individuals. We should never assume a certain family is doing well just because they don't reach out for help. Everything we accomplish is for the future of our kids. Teach them how to lend a hand to each other without laughing and putting anyone down. Let's be the first to show unity to our own people and leave no children behind. Let's show each other in case of emergencies, the children will remain in good hands and won't miss any opportunity to thrive. No child would feel abandonment ever again. May we flourish together from one city to another. Thank you. That is all. Please spread the message on mental health awareness. It's a serious matter. It has to become a topic within our community.